Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to Rapturous House. My name is Tonya. I hope you all are doing absolutely wonderful. Today's reading is going to be for my Virgos. I want to see what messages we get from Spirit. I want to see what's currently going on with you guys. And let's see what's the energy currently surrounding you, okay? I do want to thank you all. I want to thank you all for all your likes, all your shares, all of your comments. They're all greatly appreciated. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please do so. That way you'll get notified anytime I upload any new video footages, but also that way I'm able to tug on your energy, okay guys? Please remember, only take what's yours, leave everything else behind. If you guys would like a personal reading, my website's information is down in the description below. That is the only way that you're able to obtain a personal reading, okay? All right, my loves, I do call on the Holy Spirit. I call on the white light that guides us. I call on the goddesses that gives us our strength and the angels that protect us. So let's see. Right now, present moment. This is for my Virgo spirit. What's the energy surrounding my Virgos? Oh, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Sagittarius energy. This talks about good luck and good fortune. It also talks about positive changes. You know, a fated turn of events. So such beautiful energy right now, present moment. We have the Seven of Cups. So this is telling me you guys have options. This is telling me you guys, you have options. You have choices here. Yeah. This is telling me like you guys have a selection and you have a decision here that has to be made. You know what I feel? I feel like this is like things working in your favor. I'm getting like you guys are favored. Like this is something that is working in your favor. So there's definitely an energy here of favor. What's influencing this energy for my Virgos? What's influencing this? So we have Temperance here. Divinely protected. Divine intervention here. This is in the search for peace and joy. This is in search for something balanced. You know, there's a lot of, it's due to your faith. This is a very faithful energy, a very spiritual energy that's coming through. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. This talks about communication. It also talks about actions. There's something very favorable. There's communication that's coming your way that's favorable. There's an opportunity that's favorable. There's something new that you're working on right now, present moment, some type of new endeavor, but it's a very favorable energy that's coming you guys' way. Such beautiful energy. You guys you're receiving it. You've already received this communication. So today is what, Friday? So I'm assuming some of you guys, you may have already talked to someone, or you may have already received some type of favorable communication. Beautiful energy. If this is you, I want you guys to put a star in the comments. Yeah, show me what's going on with my Virgos. We have the Seven of Wands. A lot of protective energy surrounding you guys. A lot of protective, but this is like wheeling. Like this feels like you guys are wheeling something into existence. This feels like certain actions that's being taken. You're making something happen. This feels like you guys are making something happen. Or due to your actions, something is happening. And it feels so favorable. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you guys could be getting a raise or a promotion or some type of proposal here. But you know, sixes all talk about, as I just saw, 444 on the clock. Some of you guys could be seeing angel number 444. If that's you, please let me know in the comments. But this talks about a proposal. This talks about reciprocity, equal give and take. But this feels like a promotion, a raise. This also feels like this is sixes are all about balance and harmony. Bringing balance and harmony into a situation. This kind of feels like recovery as well. So some of you guys right now, present moment, is due to your actions. Like there's recovery here. Like you may have recovered something, or you are recovering something. You're saving something from what I'm seeing here in this energy. Tell me more from my Virgo spirit. Tell me more. We have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is about decisions. You guys are fighting. You guys are fighting. You guys are defending and protecting. This feels like you know what you want. This does. This feels like an energy here of like knowing what you want and fighting for what you want. And this feels like at all odds. I feel like you guys are there's an energy here of kind of preparing yourself. Almost preparing yourself for a battle, or preparing yourself for something that you see coming. Some of you guys, this could be through resources, or even through prayer. There's a feeling here of preparing yourself for something that you're seeing coming here. Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. There's communication here. I feel like there's some type of temperament of emotions. Like feeling like you have to temper yourself, feeling like you have to control your emotions here. This also talks about like communication that's coming in. So I do see where there's communication here that's coming in here. And I do feel like through that, it's like you guys are preparing yourself. It's like you've prepared yourself for some type of communication. You've prepared yourself for how you're going to feel about a situation. But this also feels like you're protecting your peace and your joy. So this is showing me that you guys are dealing with someone here. And in the mix of it, you are kind of tempering yourself, trying to protect the peace and the joy that you have in your life right now, present moment. Tell me more. This could be with a sibling. This could be even with an older child or a younger water sign. I also have strong Sagittarius energy coming through. I feel like there's some type of expansion. So there could be a relationship here that you have with somebody that has kind of expanded. It has kind of grown here, and you're trying to protect it. You're fighting for something that you fought for, and you're trying to protect this at all costs. Some of you guys, you are right now, present moment, defending and trying to protect your resources, your good luck and your good fortune, things that you've worked for and things that have come in for you. Tell me more for my Virgo spirit. So we have the Five of Wands here. 10 of Wands. You guys are faced with challenges and opposition. This feels like? It feels like like this is like knowing that there's some type of hovering around you. There's an energy here of like jealousy hovering around, enviousness hovering around, or even competition hovering around. But there's also an energy here of you preparing yourself, you equipping yourself. This is like preparing yourself for a fight. I see this in this energy. Or just protecting yourself and or preparing yourself for whatever comes your way, because you see the challenges here. You see the opposition. And this is not physically seeing it. This is spiritually seeing it. You guys are protecting yourself spiritually from spiritual opposition. Yeah, it's trying to alleviate some type of, I feel like you guys are trying to protect your peace and your joy. This is like alleviating excess burdens and excess weight, excess responsibilities. So this is telling me you guys have lightened your load and you're trying to remain light loaded. Like you're not trying to take on other people's stuff, even other people's problems. Like not trying to bring it within your home, not trying to bring it within your peaceful, your sanctuary is what I just heard, or your sacred space here. This feels like I just got rid of, this is like having an adult child that lives with you and this child just went off to live by themselves. This is like finally getting old, like finally getting out of a relationship that has been so trying, or finally getting on your feet. It's that type of energy, and not wanting to revert back. Not wanting to revert back. This is like wanting, I feel like you guys are wanting, it feels like wanting changes to really and truly work. The changes that have been made. Show me what's going on with my Virgos. We have the Four of Wands. Yeah. This feels like a relationship here. This feels like some of you guys, this could be you moving. This is moving away, getting out of a situation with someone here that may have been very jealous, very confrontational. This is avoiding confrontation. There's been some obstacles here with your stability and your foundation. There's been obstacles here. I also see protection, like you not seeing how protected, how blessed you are. There's some type of protection, some type of blessing here. The Four of Wands in the Resistance talks about a family home that is no longer. It also talks about a relationship here where there's some type of separation. Even if it's a separation from, this is staying away from someone or something. This is avoiding going to some type of event, because this feels like I'm going to avoid, because it's almost like I'm not welcomed. I don't want to deal with the challenges, the bitterness, the jealousy, the gossiping. I feel like you guys are not wanting to deal with certain things. This could even be with a family dynamic. Two of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are trying to protect your peace at all cost. Because the Two of Pentacles, she just looks like she's just trying to balance things out. Like whatever decision she's making, she's just trying to remain in a peaceful state of mind. She's just trying to keep things balanced here. So you guys may have experienced quite a bit of ups and downs in a relationship. And it's like, I'm just trying to keep things afloat. So there's a relationship here for some of you guys, and you're just trying to maintain some type of stability or some type of balance within this relationship. And some of you guys, the only way you can do that is by separating yourself or separating your emotions. So some of you guys may find yourself kind of separating, it's almost like separating the physical from the internal from the exterior. So there's something here about you guys in the way of protecting yourself, even in the way of protecting your peace and your joy and your happiness. You're having to separate what's internally versus what's external. Show me, like separating the 3D from the 4D. Show me more. What's going on with my Virgo spirit? We have the King of Pentacles, but that's how you get where that's how you've gotten where you're at, or that's how you're going to get where you're trying to be, because you're going towards King of Pentacles energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, where your hard work pays off. This is like, I don't have time for any of that. I'm looking for the career that I want, the home that I want, the stability that I want, the money that I want. I feel like you guys are in search of, or even in a healthier, like you're wanting to be healthier all the way around is what I'm getting. Whether it's financially, You know, whether it's spiritually, whether it's emotionally. I feel like you guys are in search of something that's healthy and something that's sustainable. And the thing about it is you spiritually see what is not sustainable. You spiritually see exactly what is not sustainable. Eight of Pentacles. A lot of you guys are focused on what works. But I also feel like a lot of you guys, you've mastered what works. What works for you? Like this is showing me you guys have mastered what works for you in terms of keeping the peace and keeping the joy here. It's like mastering what works for you. Tell me more for my Virgos. Queen of Pentacles. Some of you guys are protecting a relationship here. Some of you guys, you are. Like, that's why you're avoiding Ten of Cups. Yeah. Like, you don't want to let somebody in to cause interference in your relationship. This could be a family member, a family dynamic, where there is jealousy, enviousness, or where you've experienced many challenges. And I'm telling you, like, there's something here about you guys, like, protecting at all costs what is most valuable to you. Yeah, it's like protecting at all costs what is most valuable to you here. And some of you guys, it's your happy place, your home, your sanctuary. Some of you guys, it's a relationship that you're in. And it's like something fated, something protected, something special. It's special to you. This peace, this joy, this happiness that you guys are experiencing right now, present moment, it is something that is worth fighting for. You feel like whatever this is, you feel like this is something that is worth fighting for. You don't know what the future holds or what's in front of you. All you know is that you're willing, that this is something worth fighting for. Yeah, show me what I need to see for my Virgos. It says the raven and the rabbit. So some of you guys could be seeing a raven or a rabbit. And if not, you're seeing it now, as I see 1717 on the clock. Some of you guys could be seeing angel number 1717. It says confidence and cleverness. Spirit is saying you are encouraged to disconnect from the physical or materialistic plan. See that? And move to the spiritual realm. I feel like this is what this is about. You have a deep spiritual connection, which you mustn't ignore. You are on the brink of transformation, and your divine purpose may be revealing itself here. And I feel like this is about you guys protecting something and fighting for something at all costs, because this is something that you guys have been spiritually, like you've been spiritually directed to whatever this is that brings peace and joy into your life. This is something that's worth fighting for. This is something that is worth protecting. And some of you guys, it is your peace of mind and your joy. But I feel like you found that. I feel like you found that that is something that's worth fighting for. Because some of you guys, you're trying to protect it at all cost. Being a little bit clever. It says, if you have been going through difficult times, it is time to think outside of the box to find the solution. This is also a reminder to avoid neglecting your creative side. If you have let creative projects lapse, it may be time to pick them back up here. I just heard pick up where you left off. Some of you guys, Spirit is calling you guys to pick up where you left off here. And some of you guys, you needed to hear this message. You absolutely needed to hear this message. If this is you, I want you to put a rabbit. If this is you, I want you to put a rabbit in the comments. Show me, Spirit. Show me what I need to see for my Virgos. So we have shame. It says you've carried this burden far too long. It's time to release the guilt you've placed on yourself. Some of you guys, there may be guilt because your life is better or different from other people that's around you. You know, you may have friends and you may have family members here, and you may carry shame or guilt. You know, and it says it's time to release the guilt you've placed on yourself and start a new chapter in your life. Set a new goal and begin taking action toward your happiness. Some of you guys are maybe shame and guilt because you are happy, or because you're redirecting your focus from someone or something towards yourself. This feels like you may feel like, some people may feel like you're being selfish, but I don't feel like this is something selfish. I feel like finally you guys are going towards what you want. I feel like finally you're getting what you want. I feel like finally you know what you want. But I do feel like some of you guys, the only way that you can get what you want and what you need is by redirecting your focus and also lighting your load. And that load could be other people's responsibilities and what other people may think of you or what other people may want from you. Yeah. Show me, Spirit. Show me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see for my Virgos. Show me. Family, blood ties and inner circles. Blood ties and inner circles here are influencing this energy. And then it says possibilities. Follow your dreams, make up your mind, and believe in yourself. As I just saw 21:21 on the clock. So this is showing me that there's possibilities, and you see these possibilities. You guys have dreams. You guys want to follow your dreams. I feel like you guys have made up your mind. You do. You want to follow your dreams. I feel like you guys know that there's unlimited possibilities, and I do feel like there's a weight here. And that weight could be certain people that you've been carrying. It's finally about time for you guys to believe in yourself. Yeah. All right, my loves. If any of this resonates, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Until next time. Bye, guys.